Good morning, students. How are you all? Hope all of you are fit and fine at home and doing your studies also at home. So now let's start with our today's social science class. Yes, and in today's social science class, what we will do, students, today? We will discuss about coronavirus. Yes, COVID-19, coronavirus. Yes, so let's start. What is coronavirus? Yes, tell me, students, what is coronavirus? Till now, you would be knowing that what is coronavirus. But let's understand once again that what is coronavirus. What is coronavirus? Coronavirus disease COVID-19, yes, we say it as COVID-19, is an infectious disease caused by a newly discovered coronavirus. Yes, so coronavirus is a disease. Yes, it is a disease which is called as COVID-19, and it is an infectious disease caused by a newly discovered coronavirus. What are the symptoms of coronavirus? Most people infected with the COVID-19 virus will experience mild to moderate respiratory illness. So what is respiratory illness? Respiratory illness means you have a problem in taking breathe. Yes, when you are taking a breathe, when you are taking a breathe, when you are taking a breathe through your lungs, there is problem. So in COVID-19 virus, what happens? Mild to moderate respiratory illness is there, and it recovers without requiring special treatment. Now, who can develop serious illness to coronavirus? Who are the people who can be ill, having serious illness when they are having coronavirus symptoms? Older people and those with underlying medical problems like cardiovascular disease, diabetes, chronic respiratory disease, and cancers are more likely to develop serious illness. So these are some of the disease, which already the people are having. These are some of the problems which already people are having, and when they are having coronavirus, then they become more serious. Yes. Best way to prevent coronavirus? The best way to prevent and slow down transmission is be well informed about the COVID-19 virus, the disease it causes and how it spread. So the best way to prevent and slow down the transmission of coronavirus is to have a information about COVID-19 virus, that how it causes and how it spread. If we have the full information and the correct information, we will be able to prevent and slow down transmission. Like in this picture, you can see that if one person is infected due to coronavirus, he can make, after 5 days, he can make 2 to 5 people infected, and after the 30 days, that these 2 to 5 people can infect 406 people. So now you understood how serious this disease is, that if one person is infected due to coronavirus, that one person can infect in 30 days 406 people are infected due to this coronavirus. Yes, so we have to stop the spread of coronavirus among the people. How to protect us? Protect yourself and others from infection by washing your hands or using an alcohol based rub frequently and not touching your face. So how we can protect ourselves and others? We can protect ourselves and others by washing our hands and using sanitizer, alcohol based rubs or sanitizer frequently and not touching our face. Yes, what we should do, you can see here also, we have to wash our hands, use a tissue if we have a cough, and avoid touching our face. How does coronavirus spread? Now we will understand. The COVID-19 virus spread primarily through droplets of saliva or discharge from nose. So how it spread? It spreads primarily if we are having cough and cold. Yes. So if the saliva or discharge is there from nose, it can infect a person. Yes, it can infect the other person. If you are having the COVID-19 virus and you are throwing the droplets of saliva and discharge on any surface, then you are infecting the other person. And when an infected person have cough or sneeze, so it is important that you also practice respiratory etiquettes. And what are respiratory etiquettes? That are, for example, by coughing into flexed elbow. You can see this picture, that you, when you are having cough or you are sneezing, what you have to do, you have to cough into a flexed elbow so that your infection could not be spread in other people. Yes, no vaccination till date. So at this time there are no specific vaccination or treatment for COVID-19. So children, we have to more uh, we should take more precautions, and we should be more and more aware towards this disease. Yes. However, there are many ongoing clinical trials evaluating potential treatments. However, all over the world, all the scientists are working, the doctors are working to make the vaccination for this disease. But till this time, there is no specific vaccination available for the treatment of COVID-19. So, we have to take the only way how we can protect ourselves is to take all the precautions, any precautionary measures what we can take to avoid coronavirus infection. Yes. Now here's what you need to know to protect yourself right now. What you should know, what you should do, and what you should not do. Yes. So do's and don'ts for everyone. So what we should do? We should wash our hands for at least 20 seconds several times a day. We should use soap, water or hand sanitizers with at least 60% alcohol before cooking or eating, after using the bathroom, after blowing your nose, coughing or sneezing. So we should wash our hands for at least 20 seconds several times a day. What we should not do? We should not touch our eyes. So don't touch your eyes, nose and mouth. If you have somehow come into contact with the virus, touching your face can help in enter your body. So if you are coming in touch with the virus and if you are touching your eyes, nose and mouth, what will happen? That virus will enter with the help of your eyes, nose and mouth. It will enter to your body. So you don't have to touch your eyes, nose and mouth. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, face and mouth with unwashed hands. What you should not do? Wear a mask. Don't wear a mask unless you are sick. Masks help protect others from catching the virus. But wearing one when you are healthy won't do much. So what you have to not to do, you don't have to wear the mask unless you are sick. because if when you are sick only, then then only you are having cough and cold, and if the virus is there, then that virus will infect other people also. So at the time when you are having the virus, you have to wear the mask. But our government has asked us to wear the mask whenever we are going outside our home and in the home also, so that if we are having the infection, it is fine, we are not able to spread it in other people, and if we are not having the infection, then also it will help as a prevention measures. Yes, what we should do? Practice social distancing. So we have to practice social distancing. Our government, our Honorable Prime Minister has also asked us to practice social distancing, and that is why they are doing so many times of lockdown. Yes, so that we can stay at home. Yes. So stay 3 to 6 feet away from other people, especially if they are coughing or sneezing. So we should stay 3 to 6 feet away from other people, especially if they are coughing or sneezing. What we should do? Avoid gathering of more than 10 people. The government has ordered them. Cancel nationwide anyways, and crowds in poorly ventilated spaces. So we should avoid gathering of more than 10 people. And all the nationwide transports has been cancelled. The crowded where the poorly ventilated space are there, and crowds can be there. So all that has been closed, and there is a lockdown. So what we have to do? We have to avoid the public gathering of more than 10 people. Practice social distancing. What does this mean, students? So avoid non-essential travel, avoid places where large group of people are there, and limit any gathering that include high risk individuals. So this all means social distancing. What we should do? Prioritize our health, or we should prioritize our health. Now is not the time to burn the candle at both ends. Skip workouts or ignore a healthy diet that can weaken your immune system. So you have to do daily workout, you have to do yogas, you have to do exercise, and take a healthy and nutritious diet, so that your immunity power can boost up, and that immunity will help you to fight with this coronavirus. Take care of your mental health too. We are living in stressful times, so we should take care of our mental health too. We should always be happy. Yes. What we should not do? Go to the doctor unless it's urgent. So we should not go to the doctor unless it's very urgent. Do's and don'ts when you don't feel well. So these are do's and don'ts when we are having infection, or when we are not feeling well, we are having coronavirus. What we should do and what we should not do. So if we are having coronavirus infection, what we should do? First, seek help early. If you have a fever, cough, and hard time breathing. So if you have these three symptoms, you have a fever, cough, and hard time breathing, you should go to doctor. But don't just drop into the nearest urgent care clinic. Call your doctor to find out the protocol first, to make sure you won't spread the disease to others. What you should not do? You should not go out except to see your doctor after calling first. And if you do have to go out, avoid public transportation, taxis, and ride sharing. Yes? What you should do if you are having the infection, you are having a symptoms, cough or sneezing into the crook of your elbow or a tissue, and dispose of the tissue immediately in the covered bin. So what you should do? You should crock your elbows or a tissue if you are having cough or sneeze, and then dispose of that tissue immediately in a covered bin, and then wash your hands. You should be doing this whether or not you suspect COVID-19. You don't want to spread a common cold either. What you should not do, students? Hang out with your family or pet if you suspect you have the virus. If you have a virus, you should hang out with your family or pet. In order to protect them, eat and sleep separately from them. Try to stay in one room and use a separate bathroom if possible. Yes, pets are included in the recommendations because pets animals are also can also spread this virus. Wear a mask properly around others. If you suspect you may have the virus, the mask itself can be a source of infection if you don't follow the guidelines. So you have to wear the mask properly. You don't have to reach for antibiotics. So don't take any medicine without the recommendation of a doctor. You don't, if you happen to have some lying around from a previous illness, you may be tempted. But antibiotics work only on illnesses caused by bacteria, and the coronavirus is, you guessed it, a virus. Make sure someone is in your home knows how to clean properly the floors. Yes, studies suggest that coronavirus can live on surfaces for a few hours or up to several days. To reduce the chance of spreading COVID-19, wear disposable gloves to clean surfaces regularly with soap and water, followed by a disinfectant to kill the virus. So regularly you have to clean the surface regularly with soap and water so that the virus could not stay on the surface and it could not enter the human body. Now at last, students, what you have to remember? You have to remember 3 C's. And what are the 3 C's? Cover your face when you go outside. Second, clean. Wash your hands with soap and water. And third is contain. Stay home if you are sick. Or if you are not sick also, then also stay at home to make yourself safe from coronavirus. Yes. At last, if we are following all the precautions, all the informations properly, we are following all the precautionary measures which are being guided by WHO and our doctors, we can be we can stop our country people infected from coronavirus, and we can become safe from getting this infection. Yes, this deadly infection. So we can close, if we all will work on these all the guidelines, we will follow all the guidelines given by the government towards the coronavirus, then we can make ourselves safe. Yes, at last, students, make yourself safe, make your family safe by following all the guidelines and precautionary measures so that this virus could not spread among others and could not be able to infect yourself. At last, thank you and have a nice day, students.